For centuries, the House of Habsburg ruled vast empires, from Spain to Austria, from the heart of Europe to the edges of the New World. Their palaces glittered with wealth, their crowns symbolized power, and their dynasty shaped world history. But behind the gold and ceremony was a chilling legend whispered through the corridors of their castles. The belief that the Habsburg family was cursed, doomed to repeat tragedy, loss, and heartbreak across generations. And as history unfolded, it became harder and harder to ignore the pattern. It began with ambition and a decision that would haunt the bloodline. To keep power inside the family, the Habsburgs arranged marriages between close relatives for centuries. Cousins married cousins, uncles married nieces. The dynasty prized unity over health, and over time, the consequences appeared in their own children. Portraits from the era showed a distinct trait historians now call the Habsburg jaw. A dramatic, elongated chin, a drooping lower lip. Difficult speech, painful chewing. And in some cases, lifelong medical complications. To outsiders, this deformity was proof of arrogance, and for many, it was the first sign of the curse. But the tragedies were only beginning. In the 19th century, the Habsburg Empire stood proud under Emperor Franz Joseph and his beautiful wife, Empress Elizabeth of Austria, known to the world as Sisi. Sisi was adored by the public, graceful, mysterious, almost mythical in beauty. But behind the image was a life of grief. Her first daughter died of illness at just 2 years old. Her son, Crown Prince Rudolf, grew up lonely, pressured, and emotionally fragile, the entire empire resting on his shoulders. In 1889, he shocked the world. At a quiet hunting lodge called Mayerling, Rudolf and his lover, Baroness Mary Vetsera, were found dead. Whether it was a suicide pact or a desperate escape from royal life, the result was the same. The heir to the empire was gone. To many, Mayerling became the darkest symbol of the Habsburg curse, a future king destroyed by the unbearable weight of the crown. Grief consumed the imperial family, and it did not end there. Nearly a decade later, tragedy struck again. In 1898, Empress Sisi, the symbol of elegance and melancholy, was walking along the shore of Lake Geneva when an anarchist attacked her with a hidden blade. She collapsed moments later and died. The world mourned a queen. The empire mourned a mother. And people whispered once more. The curse had taken another. But the most shocking blow was still to come. In 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, nephew of the emperor and next in line to the throne, traveled to Sarajevo. On a summer morning, as his car rolled through the city streets, an assassin stepped forward. A gunshot echoed. His death ignited World War I, a conflict that would burn across continents and ultimately lead to the collapse of the Habsburg Empire itself. Centuries of rule, gone in the flames of war. From powerful emperors and queens to exiles with fading titles, the mighty Habsburg dynasty crumbled. For many, it was the final act of the curse, but history held one more chapter. Even in the 20th century, the remnants of the family continued to face misfortune. Accidents, illness, political exile, broken fortunes. Generations carried the shadow of tragedy long after their empire disappeared. Some say the curse was never supernatural at all. It was the cost of absolute power. The price of closed-circle marriages, emotional isolation, and political pressure. The unavoidable result of living lives shaped by duty instead of choice. Others believe fate haunted the dynasty, that no matter how powerful they became, destiny was always waiting. Today, the story of the Habsburgs stands as a haunting reminder. Behind every crown is a human life. Behind every royal portrait is a silent struggle. And sometimes, the greatest tragedies are not written by enemies or invaders, but by history itself. The Habsburg Empire once ruled the world, yet their legacy is remembered not only for power and glory, but for a chain of heartbreak so devastating that generations would forever call it the royal curse.